everybody, thank you so much for being here. Today I wanted to talk with you about some palettes and some eyeshadow palettes that are so affordable. It is kind of incredible the price point they're at. Obviously, you know, ingredient wise, maybe they aren't the best thing in the world, but these retail for $4.95 from Walmart, and they are the Profusion 10-pan palettes. I cannot tell you how beautiful these palettes are and how well they actually work. It is so surprising. I used this smoky one, which has a really nice kind of range of tones in here. You have some plummy kind of purples, you have beautiful neutrals. This would be a great one for anyone who is looking for some neutrals. It's great because it does have kind of a lighter matte shade and a black almost. It's close to black, probably a bit more of a gray tone, but I used this in my Tina Turner look. Worked fantastic. Today I think we're either going to play with the rubies or the mauves or the mauves. Probably gonna go lean into this one just because I feel like if you are worried or scared about playing with color, trying a kind of pinky tone is usually quite flattering on most skin tones. And this one has just a really nice kind of range of depth within that mauvey space. And I really think it will be just a very beautiful look. Also, these shimmers look really pretty. It's interesting, they kind of play off a little bit of almost like a rose gold, and then you can get a little bit deeper and keep it more in that rose kind of family. But I love these colors, especially on like green eyes and blue eyes. This will really, really make your eyes pop. So I think we're going to play with this one today and do a little tutorial. Then this violets one has some just beautiful purples. I mean, purples are tough to do anyway, but having the purples in here for $5, the quality that they are is quite surprising. Like, this sparkly shade is really quite beautiful. It almost has like a blue reflect to it along with just some light kind of shimmer. It's just, I was very, very pleasantly surprised. I do think it may take a little bit more work to kind of use these and play with these than maybe something like a Natasha Denona, just because those formulas are so worked on and so creamy, but this is very impressive. Like, I am thoroughly impressed. This Woe color up here, stunning. I mean, just beautiful. Popping that all over the lid, putting a little bit of depth within the crease, you got yourself a beautiful eye look. Super, super beautiful and simple. And then yesterday, I was playing with this Emeralds palette. Now, I have green eyes and I've always kind of shied away from greens, but I have to tell you, these colors are so beautiful, truly stunning. And it actually has one of those kind of pick tutorials on the back where it tells you where to place certain colors, and I'm very tempted to do that because I would love to see what the look actually turns out being. But we just have, again, just some beautiful shades, and even these mattes, like, it's just, I am very thoroughly impressed with kind of the pigment and the quality of these shades. Obviously, mattes aren't going to swatch as nicely, and in the end, it really matters how they perform on the eyes, but I used these on my eyes yesterday, and I was really, really impressed. This beautiful color, Monumental. Oh, so pretty. And then it's almost like a duochrome that we have within a $5 palette, Galaxy, where it's kind of that green turned into more of a brown shade. Just some really beautiful colors. I mean, if you just look at the swatches on my hand, you're like, wow, what a beautiful color story we have within some of these palettes. So I tell you, if you are making some orders online for Walmart, go into the Profusion section and look these 10-pan palettes up. They also have a neons one, which has kind of like a rainbow. It looks all matte to me of shades, but I picked these up because they look stunning to me. I originally, I think, heard of these from Emily Noel 83, one of my most favorite YouTubers here. I've been watching her for eons, and I value her content and her opinion on everything. I think she's just so super solid in what she says. And I couldn't agree more with her. And I know she definitely likes the smoky and I believe the violets. She has both spoken about. But I'm here to tell you, I definitely concur and agree. And I think these are palettes that really can be such beautiful staple palettes for people that don't have a whole lot of eyeshadow, or if you're just looking to maybe play a little bit. Hopefully $5 is something that you can afford so that you can kind of maybe play with just working on technique of making a smoky eye, or if you want to go bold, get some violets, get the emeralds and really play with something, you know, have fun. That's where I can put in pictures too of some of the looks that I've created with these, and I've on some of them probably added in some supplementary shades, but just know I love makeup because it is such a form of art and it is so fun to me to create beautiful new shades. Or not new shades, new looks. But I just love being able to play and mix and create beautiful kind of tones and things on my eyes, especially. So today we're gonna go into this Mauves palette, and I don't see any sort of description on the back of this one as we did on the other one. Ooh, the smoky also has a little eye pictorial, because that would have been something I could have followed for the mauves if I wanted to. But let's swatch a couple of these guys and see what we want on. I mean, wow, 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 wow. Just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Ooh la la is, I think, that first one there. Ooh la la, she is stunning. So I think what we're first gonna do, I will probably build up the crease with some of these deeper tones. I'll probably go all the way into Monsoon, which is this deepest kind of pink, almost light burgundy. It almost is to the red family a bit, but I'm gonna go in, kind of build up with some of these, and then definitely pop some of those shimmers on my lid. Yeah, I'm just excited to play, and I'm telling you, you will not be disappointed. For $5, these shadows are bomb. All right, everyone, so the first thing I'm gonna do, as often and as per usual, pop on some of that Milani eyeshadow primer. Also, as per usual, don't mind the sweat. It is as warm as, you know, she is here in California. So I'm first gonna go into Kindly, which is probably the lightest, kind of most neutral shade that we have into the palette, but it also isn't like super light. So I'm gonna go kind of lightly and just go throughout my transition area. And for me, my transition area is just a little bit above the crease on a fluffier brush and kind of just build in some color. Wow. That's a lot more nude than it kind of looks in the palette. It looks almost a bit more pink in the palette, but I really like it. It's very pretty. I think I want to go in with Lovely, which is the pink kind of right below it, and take this and kind of bring this right into the edge just a little bit to add a bit more pink color, just a hair. Now, when I blend, just know, I'm trying to kind of elongate and bring my eye up. I'm trying to make my eyes look bigger, wider, more open. So I follow more so the shape of my eye with my brush as I'm blending in that color, bringing it up, creating more of an arched, pointed up area. Now that we kind of have that transition area down, I'm gonna take a bit more of a concentrated kind of crease brush. And I do think I want to play with Ballad, which is probably our coolest toned, deeper shade that we have. There's Ballad and Explode, and Explode goes more towards the warmth within the palette, and Ballad is definitely more of kind of the true mauvey color, so that's where I want to go. So I'm going to take that color and just bring her right into the crease. Wow, is that kind of deep and gray? It's really pretty. Also like kind of purpley toned. I'm into it. Ooh, a really pretty kind of smokiness happening with this. Now I do think I want to go into Monsoon, which is kind of more of that bright red, but I'm just gonna tap burgundy kind of red color. One little tap, and kind of just want to bring in a little bit of that into my crease. gonna blend it out with Ballad again. Now to really smoke out kind of what I've created here, I'm gonna go back with my fluffy brush, go back into Lovely and Kindly, probably dip into both and really blend out this edge. Really beautiful. I love these tones, and I do think, like I said, they're gonna look so pretty. Hazel, green, even brown eyes. I mean, it's just beautiful tones that I think really help make the eyes pop. So now it's what kind of shimmer do we go into? And I think we might do a little mix of both, or do we just go in with this really bright shimmer? And we also have Femme here, which is pretty too. Femme plays more on kind of that cool tone where we have Persona, which is a bit more pinky. So I think what we might do is go in, and I'm just gonna use my fingers because I love a good finger moment in a glitter or shimmer shade. It's honestly, for me, the best way to pack them on with these. I don't particularly think you need a glitter glue. These aren't super glittery by any means. These are just more so a metallic kind of shimmer shadow. So I'm first gonna go in with Femme, take it, and I'm gonna put it kind of on this outer half of my eye. And when I'm putting it on with my finger, I kind of tap and swipe a little bit just to get some of that onto the eye. And we'll go back and blend through. Then I'm gonna take Ooh La La on the beginning inner portion. Now Ooh La La does feel a bit more glittery and does appear to have glitter kind of throughout the shade. So that one may have actually been okay with some glitter glue, but that's all right. I think I'll be fine. Got a decent amount of it here. Go back into Femme and tap that into the middle. Blend it out a bit more. Now, I'm gonna go back into that crease, take a little bit of Ballad, and just blend out that shimmer a little bit. And this also kind of is why I always do my base after most of my shadow. I'm going to do the rest of my face, and I'll bring you back in for that lower lash line. Hi everyone, so I wanted to, which I often do, I think I want to use this opal color as my highlight today, which is in the palette. And that's something I think more people should do. Use your eyeshadow as highlight, like, why not? It's a powder product, go for it, you know? So I'm gonna put that right at the tops of my cheeks. And then, pretty simple on the lower lash. I think I just wanna take some of Ballad and kind of smudge it in to that lash line. And just want to blend out with Kindly and Lovely. Do have some kind of sparkly fallout, which I'm assuming is from the eyeshadow Ooh La La. So I retract what I said. Use a glitter primer. It should help with a lot of that kind of fallout. But I'm going to go into that inner corner area with Opal and add in just some inner corner shine. Let me just pop on some mascara, and this look will be pretty much done. All right, everyone, I added on some mascara and I put on my Ava Beauty Vacation lip gloss, which I adore. And yeah, I really enjoyed this look. I think it is very wearable, but still very kind of sultry and beautiful. And honestly, it is very, very simple to do. It is not a complex look. And I really hope that you will dive in and get some of these cheap palettes, $5. Give yourself some fun, give yourself some beautiful makeup to play with. I really think these are a bargain. They are worth every penny. Now, I hope you're able to do something you love every single day if you can, wherever you are, whatever you may be doing. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope to see you on the next one. Thanks again, guys. Bye.